Okay, what is Schrodinger wave equation? Schrodinger wave equation is nothing but Schrodinger is the scientist name. Schrodinger has proposed one wave equation or three-dimensional wave equation for moving electrons around the nucleus. So that equation is mainly depends on de Broglie's wave equation and Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Based on that de Broglie's wave equation and Heisenberg uncertainty principle, Schrodinger has proposed a three-dimensional wave equation for motion of electrons or moving of electrons. See, that is the equation is very important. Directly three-dimensional equation. So here mathematical tools we need to remember, that is dou square. This symbol is called dou square psi by dou x square plus dou square psi by dou y square plus dou square psi by dou z square plus 8 pi square m by h, 8 pi square m by h into e minus b psi is equal to 0. This symbol, how to pronounce it? Here p is silent ma, p si, p silent psi, psi. Okay, it indicates that wave function dou square. Dou means derivatives and partial derivatives will comes in mathematics. So regarding that, this symbol is nothing but dou, means partial derivative with respect to x, partial derivative with respect to y. Okay, what are the x and y and z? X, y, z are the coordinate axis. Coordinates means three-dimensional wave equation means three axes are important. One is x, y, z. So based on that coordinate axis, Schrodinger has proposed a three-dimensional wave equation for motion of electrons or moving of electrons. Okay, let's see first m equals to, in which mass of electron, m is nothing but mass of electron. Okay, h is Planck constant. H is equal to Planck constant. Okay, m h, pi value you know that 3.14. E means total energy. Total energy. Electron. Next, V is equals to potential energy. E, potential energy only. And psi is nothing but wave function. Psi is nothing but wave function. So next, x, y, z coordinates. Coordinates. So these are the important terms in Schrodinger wave equation. Not h cap, no. H. This is only h. Aishwarya. See, once again I will repeat that equation. So the same way you have to remember the equation dou square psi by dou x square, dou square psi by dou y square, dou square psi by dou z square. See, it is very easy. Here x square, y square, z square. Here psi is a common, it is a wave function. Dou square psi by dou x square, dou square psi by dou y square plus dou square psi by dou z square plus 8 pi square m by h. 8 pi square m by h. 8 pi square m by h square ma. 8 pi square m by h square into e minus v. 8 pi square m by h square into E minus V psi is equal to 0. E minus V psi is equal to 0. Okay. So here psi means wave function. X, Y, Z are the coordinates. X, Y, Z are the coordinates. M is mass of electron. Okay. H is Planck constant. E is total energy of electron, means kinetic energy plus potential energy. V means only potential energy of electron. Psi is the wave function. Understood? So how to pronounce it? Once again, just I am repeating. Listen carefully. They are asked, they won't never ask any problem regarding this problem. So this equation, directly this equation only they will ask, among the following which is the correct representation of Schrodinger wave equation. This is advanced level, means in higher studies we discuss detailed more and more about this Schrodinger three-dimensional wave equation in like MSc level, or if you are doing in specialization in MSc, that time only. But for your level in PUC level, just equation we have to remember, it's enough. Okay. So further details not required. Dou square psi by dou x square plus dou square psi by dou y square plus dou square psi by dou z square plus 8 pi square m by h square into E minus V psi is equal to 0 is known as Schrodinger wave equation, where main important thing is psi. Psi represents the wave function. Psi represents the wave function. X, Y, Z are the coordinate axis. H is Planck constant. M is mass of electron. E is total energy. V is potential energy. Okay, clear? Now this equation we have to modify in the simplest way. Now let's see. I will do that. That also they are asking. See, see here, if you observe that psi is common for this first three. Now that's why dou square by dou x square plus dou square by dou y square plus dou square by dou z square is equal to del square. Okay, so just psi if you are taking common, then dou square by dou x square, dou square by dou y square, dou square by dou z square will come. That is nothing but we have to take it as del square, where del is equal to Laplacian operator. Just it is the name. Okay, so how to pronounce it? This is the del symbol is known as Laplacian operator. Laplacian operator. Now let's see this equation. I can written as dou y square plus dou square by dou z square into psi. Okay, into psi plus 8 pi square m by h square into E minus V psi is equal to 0. So in this place I can write del square. Del square psi plus 8 pi square m by h square into E minus V psi is equal to 0. Okay. Here numerator denominator is not like it is a derivative, partial derivatives. Okay, so we can't cancel this dou and one dou. dou x square is the partial derivative of second partial derivative. In mathematics will come, don't worry about that. So dou square by dou x square, dou square by dou y square, dou square by dou z square is nothing but del square, then del square psi plus 8 pi square m by h square into e minus v psi is equal to 0. E minus v psi is equal to 0. Now let's see that this equation just we have to expand. This del square psi plus 8 pi square m by h square into e into psi. This minus will comes is equal to 8 pi square m by h square into v psi. V psi. Then this del square psi is going to this side. Then 8 pi square m by h square into e psi is equals to 8 pi square m by h square minus del square. Del square. Otherwise, we will do one thing, ma. Directly here. This is equal to 0. This value is coming to this side means minus. Then 8 pi square m by h square into e minus v psi is equal to minus del square psi. Okay. Now this e minus v psi is equal to minus del square into h square by 8 pi square. This denominator is coming to this side, it becomes numerator, and numerator is coming to right side and becomes denominator. So this equation again we have to simplify in different way. That final equation we have to derive. So in that is the simplest equation is e psi is equal to h cap psi. So for that case, just I am trying to simplify this equation. So e minus v psi is equals to minus del square into h square by 8 pi square m psi. Okay, it is clear. Now this v psi is coming to that side. E psi is equals to minus v into psi is coming to, then it becomes plus, then v minus del square into h square by 8 pi square m into psi. Because here psi and psi if I take it common, then e psi is equal to v minus del square h square by 8 pi square m psi. Let therefore e psi is equal to b minus del square h square by 8 pi square m psi. Let v minus del square h square by 8 pi square m is equal to h cap is equal to Hamiltonian operator. Okay, now this place E psi is equal to h cap psi. So finally, the Schrodinger wave equation. E means energy, total energy. Already I expand that way, Schrodinger wave equation. There I said na. E means total energy. So the finally the Schrodinger wave equation is equal to E psi is equal to h cap psi. H cap is nothing but V minus del square h square by 8 pi square m. Del square h square by 8 pi square m. Okay, is equal to h cap. I introduced. Then the shortcut representation of Schrodinger wave equation is equal to E psi is equal to h cap psi. H cap value is equal to V minus del square h square by 8 pi square m. That is just a mathematical derivation. Okay, understood? So this is also called a Schrodinger wave equation. Schrodinger wave equation, first equation only we have to remember. What is the first equation? This is dou square psi by dou x square plus dou square psi by dou y square plus dou square psi by dou z square plus 8 pi square m by h square into E minus V psi. E minus V psi is equal to 0. This equation just we are modified. E psi is equal to h cap psi, where h cap is equal to V minus del square h square by 8 pi square by m. Okay, this box equation we have to remember, and this equation also we need to remember. This is about a Schrodinger wave equation. Understood? Yes, my first equation and last equation. But this last equation E psi is equal to h cap psi, how it is came means just you practice 2-3 times, then you will get that. It is very easy. It is not a difficulty. Okay. Now let's see in this Schrodinger wave equation some important terms. Psi means what I said. It is a wave function. Significance of psi. Significance of psi. What psi it indicates? It is wave function. It is a psi means what we have to call a psi is wave function. It represents the amplitude. Amplitude of wave. It represents the amplitude of wave. Its values may be positive, negative, or 0. For example, this is a wave. The wave is moving like this. Okay, let's see what I said. Psi represents the wave function. This is the wave function. This psi is a wave function. It represents the amplitude of wave. This is the amplitude. Amplitude is nothing but height. Height of wave or depth of wave. In this case, it is the positive. This case, it is negative. At here on the coordinate axis, if you see, here height is 0. That's why psi values may be positive, negative, or 0. Generally, psi we are calling as wave function. that wave function represents the amplitude, amplitude of wave. Amplitude of wave means the height of wave, height or depth of wave. Okay, so when it is on positive coordinate axis, then the psi values are positive. If it is going down the negative coordinate side, then psi values are negative. On the coordinate axis, then height becomes 0, then the psi values becomes 0. So that is the importance of psi. Understood? Clear? A H cap, there are operators, some specific operators will comes in physics. So here H cap is called Hamiltonian operator. Del is called Laplacian operator. So that symbols how I gave, same way only you have to remember. E, there is no any symbol upside. Amit, E means the total energy of electron present around the nucleus. Okay, so that is the three-dimensional wave equation. In the three-dimensional wave equation, psi represents the wave function. Generally, that won't comes ma. In maybe it will comes the operators and all in physics will comes, not in chemistry. Okay, just for what are the different types of operators and how to, what is the importance, those all things will comes in physics. Okay, but just we have to remember H cap, how to pronunciate, how to read that. H cap or H bar is nothing but Hamiltonian operator. Del is Laplacian operator. Okay, that is enough. Now this is about psi. Next, psi square. Significance of psi square. Psi square. So psi square, it is the probability function. In mathematics in 10th class, probability came. Probability means, for example, this is my hand. In this hand, here in this hand I kept chalk. Or if I exchange that, which hand it is chalk is present in this right hand. But what about in this hand, the probability of presence of chalk, whether it is present or not? Means if it is present, then the chance is 1. If it is not present, the chance is 0. Means that is called probability. So the psi square represents the probability function. What it indicates, that probability means the finding of electron at a point around the nucleus. It represents the psi square represents, it represents the probability. It represents the probability of finding electron. Finding electron at a point around the nucleus. Around the nucleus, known as psi square. So psi square mainly, for example, at particular point, this is the nucleus. Around the nucleus, electrons are revolves around the nucleus. At this point, if electron is present or electron is absent, or the probability of finding the electron at particular point, or the probability of finding electron density at particular point, the probability of finding electron density at a point around the nucleus is known as psi square. Is known as a psi square. That's why psi square represents, or psi square mainly it explains the probability of finding electron at a point around the nucleus. That's why the psi square is called probability function. So psi square values, if the electron is present, its probability is equal to 1. If electron is absent, then the probability of finding electron at particular point is 0. That's why the psi square values may be 1 or 0, maybe 1 or 0. Probability, particularly at particular one point the electron is present, means the chance is one chance is present, or maybe 0 means there is no electron, means chances are 0. To finding the electron means the probability is 50-50, may be present, may be absent. Okay, but the psi square value means whether that particular place the electrons are present, then the psi square value is 1. The electrons are not present, the psi square value is 0. Psi square value is 0. Okay, now let's see the same way, if the electrons are absent, the electrons are not present at particular point around the nucleus, that position or that point is called what? Node. Is very important. Node. What is node? Node means it is a point. It is the point or plane around the nucleus the property of finding electron is 0. The property of finding electron is 0, called as node. So these are two types. Two types of nodes present. So before discussing the two types of nodes, total number of nodes is equal to n minus 1, where n is principal quantum number. N minus 1 nodes are present. There two types of nodes are present. One is angular nodes. Angular nodes. This is also calling as angular planes or model planes. So the number of model planes or angular nodes is equal to L. The second one is radial nodes. Second one is radial nodes. The radial nodes means formula n minus L minus 1. See, both you have to add. The angular nodes are L value. L means azimuthal quantum number. And radial nodes n minus L minus 1. So the total angular nodes plus radial nodes is equal to n minus 1. Is equal to total number of nodes. So what is node? Node means it is the point. It is the point at particular one point. It is called radial node. If the finding of electron, the probability of finding electrons is 0 in a plane, means x-axis or x-plane or y-z plane or z-x plane, like one particular in one plane, the probability of finding electrons is 0. It is called nodal planes or angular nodes. Nodal planes are angular nodes. Okay, how many number of nodal planes or angular nodes for a particular orbitals or a particular subcells is equal to L. Is equal to L, and the radial nodes is equal to n minus L minus 1. The radial nodes is equal to n minus L minus 1. Here n indicates the principal quantum number. L indicates the azimuthal quantum number. Hey Abhay, unnecessarily don't do charting. Already I said n is equal to principal quantum number. Again you are typing. Why? Listen first. N means principal quantum number. L means azimuthal quantum number. So the total number of nodes is equal to n minus 1. In that L number of nodes are present. L nodes is indicates that angular nodes are nodal planes. N minus L minus 1 number of nodes indicates that radial nodes. Let's see what type of questions are asking regarding this nodes concept. I will give you one question, then we can understand very easily. Find the total number of nodes, comma, radial nodes, comma, angular nodes. Present in 3s orbital. Present in 3s orbital. So in 3s orbital contains how many nodes present and how many radial nodes? In that total number of nodes, how many radial nodes present, how many angular nodes present, we have to calculate. See the solution. First one, number of nodes. Formula n minus 1. See for 3s orbital, what is n value? 3 is equal to 3 minus 1 is equal to 2 nodes are present. It's very clear. Now in that A, first one radial nodes. Radial nodes is equal to, what is the formula? N minus L minus 1. N value is 3 minus L value for s orbital is 0. Minus 1 is equal to 2. B, angular nodes. Nodes is equal to L is equal to 0. For s orbital, L value is 0. So that's a 0 angular nodes and 2 radial nodes. 0 plus 2 is equal to 2. That is equal to total number of nodes. In the same way, node means the probability of finding electron is 0. Orbital, electrons generally present in orbital only, na, the probability of finding electron is maximum around 98% or 95% is known as orbital. So how many orbitals, what type of orbitals are present? S orbitals, P orbitals, D orbitals and F orbitals are present. So the shapes of orbitals and everything next we will discuss after finishing the nodes. Okay, the second example, 3p. Find that total number of nodes and radial nodes and angular nodes. The first one, total number of nodes is equal to n minus 1. 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. Okay, in that A, first one, radial nodes. Radial nodes is equal to, yes, very good, n minus L minus 1. N value is 3.